Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, my name is Ahmad Nubi Tajarus from 3BI 2/1. So, this is my group member, which is Muhammad Sharifuddin bin Asmadi and Muhammad Najmi bin Muhammad Nabil. Today, I will present about the incident of 275 kilovolt fault in the HK electric power system on 19 January 2023. So first, the introduction. 275 kilovolt occurred at 12:45 hours on 19 April 2023 and caused a system-wide voltage dip. Next is the fault was associated with cyberboard 275 kilovolt switching station, and the voltage dip result in power interruption to some customer for minute later at 12:45 hours, and the power restoration was initiated in 33 minutes in 1:22 o'clock. So the lastly is the electricity supply to about 44,000 customer scattered in HK electric supply area was interrupted in this incident. So this is the factor contributing to the accident. First is the three-phase fault during commissioning. Next is the cyberboard 275 kilovolt switching station and spare cable circuit. The third one is stripping of HK electric CLP power interconnecting circuit. Fourth one is the impact of the power system. So the fifth one is restoration of electricity supply, and the last one, which is a shutdown of 2 generation unit and activation of under frequency load shedding. So this is the role of energy emergency executive commit. So first is Mr. Francis Cheng, which is operation director. Next is Mr. STAP, which is a general manager in transmission and distribution. Next is Mr. FS Chow, which is a general manager for generation. Then the Mr. CS Leung, which is the head of system operation. So next is Mr. Tony Yong, which is head of construction and maintenance. Next is Mr. TF Chan, which is head of operation. Next is Dr. CL Lee, which is head of operation in generation. And the last one is Mr. Alex N. Alex Ng, which is a group legal counsel. So this is the role to commit in the emergency incident.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Sharifuddin bin Asmadi. I will explain about protection system that involved in this incident. First of all, protection relay are devices that continuously monitor the electrical parameter of the power system, such as voltage, current, frequency, and phase angle. When a fault occurs, abnormal conditions are detected by the protection relay, which act as sensor. The relay analyze the measure parameter and compare them to preset threshold or relay characteristic curve to determine if a fault has occurred and which station of the system is affected. Okay, number two, trip signal and circuit breaker. If the protective relay detect a fault, they send trip signal to the associated circuit breakers. The circuit breakers are designed to open and interrupt the flow of current in the fault section, isolating it from the rest of the power system. This action helps prevent further damage to equipment and minimize the impact of fault on the overall system. And lastly, communication system. In complex power system, communication systems are used to facilitate coordination between protective relay and other protective device. Communication channel enable relay at different locations to exchange information coordinate their action to achieve a rapid selective fault isolation. This coordination helps ensure that only the fault section is isolated, minimizing unnecessary power outage and reducing the overall downtime. Okay, next, this is the main cause of the incident. First of all, the EMS circuit diagram did not record the spare cable circuit. After that, one side level were insufficient to indicate whether a spare cable circuit is connected to the switchgear. And number three, the engineer in charge was unable to identify whether the GIS was connected to a spare cable circuit in his own on-site inspection. And number four, no compulsory counter-check requirements for commissioning of refurbished GIS. And lastly, consequential power swing and under voltage affected generating units at Lama Power Station. Okay, this is the graph that the load restoration timeline is summarized. As you can see, the supply restoration progress, the percentage of the supply restoration is and the time hours on 19 April 2020.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nazmi bin Muhammad Nabil. So this is the table that linked to the graph. So the graph is visualized from this table. As we can see, the supply interaction at 0049 hours. So number of customers remain infected is 44,077 people. So after 15 minutes after the commencement of restoration, there are no people affected anymore. So the impact of the incident to the engineering and society aspect. For safety and health, the fault also caused a severe voltage dip and the system voltage had collapsed to nearly zero for about half a second, which was a very rare incident and caused considerable adverse impact on the whole power system. After occurrence of the fault, the three-phase fault detection scheme in our system also operate automatically according to the design and disconnect all three interconnector circuits between HK Electric and CLP power system. This detection scheme is custom built to prevent blackout of HK Electric's entire system due to possible severe power oscillation between the two power system of HK Electric and CLP power. After all three interconnect circuit were disconnected, emergency support from CLP power was not available anymore. And three, when the power generation of a power system cannot meet the load demand, the power system becomes unstable and the system frequency will drop. It is necessary to either increase the power generation or reduce the load demand to restore the system to normal. So lesson that most important learned from this incident. The first one is the importance of regular maintenance. The report revealed that the fault was caused by a number of factors and a series of events. One of the factors was a loose connection in the switchgear, which had not been detected during routine maintenance. Regular maintenance can help detect such issue before they cause an incident. Number two, they need for redundancy. The incident caused power outage across Hong Kong. The report recommended that HK Electric should consider adding redundancy to its power system to prevent similar incidents in the future. And number three is the importance of communication. The incident caused inconvenience to many people across Hong Kong. The report recommended that HK Electric should improve its communication with customers during such incidents.
Okay, the lesson that most important that learned from the incident is the first one, the importance of contingency planning. The incident caused power outage across Hong Kong. The report recommended that SK Electric should review in contingency plan and ensure that they are up to date. Number two, the need for better monitoring. The report revealed that the fault was caused by a number of factors and a series of events. One of the factors was a loose connection in the switchgear, which had not been detected during non-routine maintenance. Better monitoring can help detect such issue before they cause an incident. And number three, the importance of investing in new technology. The report recommended that SK Electric should consider investing in new technology to improve its power system. The new technology can help prevent incident and improve the reliability of the power system. Okay, that's all. Thank you.